Underdog Fantasy continues to add different props to their product so you can continue to have more and more options while building your daily fantasy lineups. My name is Angelo. This is We Want Picks, and I'm going to give you my Underdog Fantasy entry for UFC Vegas 96. If you don't know what Underdog Fantasy is, it's daily fantasy. You come in here. You say higher or lower than any of the numbers you see on the screen, and if you are correct, you can make a ton of money. You can even lose and still get paid. They will even give you free money to play. The only thing you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/underdog, use promo code WWP, and the free money starts pouring in. Sign up, make a deposit, get all the free money, build yourself some entries, and ride off into the sunset. wewantpicks.com/underdog, promo code WWP. I'm going to focus on UFC Vegas 96, but you can see here across the top with all these fancy colors, it's every single sport, and you can even mix and match sports. With football season coming up, better time than ever to sign up, get your free money, and then you can start mixing and matching different lineups and entries. Let's focus on UFC, though. Couple of things you'll notice. There's a whole lot of chili peppers going on the screen. First of all, anybody from Underdog watching this, I've said this before, why the hell is it a chili pepper? Why is it a chili pepper? You are Underdog Fantasy. It should be a dog bone. It is so stupid that it's a chili pepper. You guys have God knows how much money in a marketing team pumping out billboards and posters and radio ads, and nobody was like, you know what? When we do a boost on a line, maybe it should be on brand. Makes no sense. Who's running that place? Well, whoever's running the place did add a whole bunch of new prop lines that you can add. Listen, I'm going to talk about them. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't think the value is there. But let's look at them. We always had higher or lower on takedowns, finishes, significant strikes, and sometimes fight time. Now they've added by round. So you can do Cannonier first round finish, second round finish, third, fourth, fifth, etc. And this will juice your payout. And when you see, like, for example, Cannonier for a fifth round finish, 11.7x, that's on your entire payout, the whole thing. So all of a sudden, you hit a few of these the right way, and your payout could be absolutely tremendous. So there may be value here and there, but they're just trying to bait you into chasing crazy odds the same way sportsbooks do by giving you ridiculous odds on crazy finishes. So I applaud them for adding to their product. That is only a good thing, but I'm not going to fall into that trap and be like, oh, I could 10 times my money if Cannonier wins in the fourth round, because you can't hedge. This isn't like true betting. So I love that they added it. I'm not going to utilize any of it. Maybe Cong Lee. Where's Cong Lee? Come on, Cong. Wang. Cong Wang. Sorry, Cong Lee. That wasn't nice of me. Like first round finish, higher, but it's only 1.5x. It's only a 50% boost on your payout. So I don't love it. But let's go ahead and break down the entry that I do love. What I'll tell you right now is I don't see takedowns in here anymore. I don't know if it's because they're waiting. This was a very bizarre week. The UFC obviously had to wait for the Ultimate Fighter finale to air before they could announce a couple of last-minute matchups. So I think a lot of the sports books and the daily fantasy prop games were all just waiting and didn't fully commit to anything. But I don't see takedowns. Hopefully they did not remove takedowns, but I don't see takedowns this week. So we're going to focus on what we do have. And I've got a couple of very safe plays, the very first of which is going to be Michael Morales. And you can see half of a finish. And we're going to go lower than half a finish. I don't see him finishing Neil Magny. Neil Magny's a tough, gritty veteran with all sorts of experience and high IQ. And Michael Morales is not a finisher. He's a world-class fighter that is good everywhere, but he's not a finisher. So I don't think a finish is going to happen here. And obviously the 0.75x reflects that. If we continue to work our way down, probably going to be bouncing around here because the way they lay out these names, sometimes it's hard to see what we're looking for here. Jacqueline Cavalcante. We're going to go higher on fight minutes. I do think that's just sort of a sloppy back and forth. I think Jacqueline will have some success. Joseanne Nunes will have some success, and we end up with either a 29-28 or some close-ish type decision, but I don't see a finish on either side, so we're going to go higher on fight minutes there. And again, the line reflects that payout. If we continue to work our way down, No, we got to go back up. We're looking for Angela Hill. Where is our girl Angie? Angie. See, I don't love this layout. Did they remove Angela Hill? We have, right here, right smack in front of me. And we're going to do another higher on the fight minutes. Frankly, that fight was also going to go to the distance. Angela Hill's too good to be submitted early. And, while Tabitha Ricci's not like the greatest fighter on the planet, she is durable, she is tough, she will just continue to move forward, continue to try shooting takedowns. So regardless of what happens here, I don't really see a finish on either side of this. Angela's not dangerous. Tabitha Ricci can be dangerous, but she's going to need to get it to the ground and dominate there. And I just don't see either one happening. So we're going to go higher on fight minutes there. I don't love any more of these lines. Like I said, we don't have the less than a half a finish on a lot of these, and we don't have any takedown lines whatsoever. You should write your friendly neighborhood Underdog Fantasy employee and say, what the hell? Where did my takedown lines go? But if we do pop down here and go to rivals, I do like some rivals. So when we talk about rivals, what this is it's taking the fighters in the fight. So for example, we have Gerald Mearshart fighting Edmund Shabazian, and you can see up here it says significant strikes. So all we have to do is say, who's going to land more significant strikes between these two gentlemen? And we know for a fact it's going to be Edmund. He's the striker, but they know that too. So they've given Gerald Mearshart a 9.5 strike head start. And that's all that is. Rivals does have some incredible lines, and you can get lucky with some of these. And the one that I do love is James Yontop at 10.5. I think James Yontop can absolutely win this fight. And even if he doesn't win this fight, I could see him landing more strikes. They're just not the more meaningful ones. Meaning I can see Vaishlov controlling the striking, winning the striking exchanges, but James just moving forward, bop, 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 with Vaishlov just using that technique. And they're going to give him a 10.5 significant strike head start. If you go through Vaishlov's striking history, it's not very often where he blows out his opponent and just cruises past him in the significant strike. So that is the entry. Let's go over here. I've actually built this exact same entry freaking 2 times. But if we take a look, we got Jacqueline Cavalcante higher than 14.99 fight minutes. That is going to go to a decision. Michael Morales lower than a finish. Angela Hill higher on her fight minutes. And then James Yontop in rivals. Guys, this is my entry. If you love it, great. If you hate it, that's fine too. The most important thing here is get your free money. They're literally giving money away. They're just giving you money to play this game because they know once you start playing, you're going to have a ton of fun and you're going to come back. WeWantPicks.com/underdog, promo code WWP.